Hey guys, thanks for watching Camp Outside. Today we're going to take a look at campsite 119 at Fort DeSoto in Pinellas County, Florida. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Today I'm excited to show you some campsites at Fort DeSoto Park in Pinellas County, Florida. But before I do that, please hit that subscribe button if you like what you see, and hit that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos, and also hit that like button for me. So as I said, we are releasing campsite videos from Fort DeSoto. And the whole idea behind these videos is that it's really hard to reserve a campsite from the websites, whether it's Reserve America or a different system. Oftentimes they only give you one or a couple of photos, and it makes it hard to decide whether that's a campsite you want. So we're going across America and shooting empty campsites all over the place. And we shot a bunch of campsites at Fort DeSoto. We shot 183. So we're going to be producing these videos and putting them out. I'll put a list of all the videos that we release in the description. So as we release new videos, I'll update that with new video links so you can check those out. So Fort DeSoto is an awesome park. If you haven't yet, check out my video on an overview of Fort DeSoto Park, as well as my overview of the campground. And I'll put those links in the description as well. And so like I said, we're shooting all these empty campsites to help you make a better decision when you're trying to reserve a campsite on whatever website you're using. So check out the video, and I really hope you have a great time when you go camping at Fort DeSoto. Thanks for watching. The campground for Fort DeSoto Park is just south of the boat ramp on the main entrance road. The majority of the campsite is on St. Christopher Key, and all of it is surrounded by the Mullet Key Bayou and right on the water. Campsite 119 at Fort DeSoto is in Area 2, which is suitable for all camping units, both tents and RVs, and is pet friendly. Just out of the back side of Site 119 is restroom number 4, which gives you quick access to the playground, the restroom, and the laundry facilities. So Campsite 119 is a back-end site. On the entrance road are trash can receptacles that are pretty close to the site, as well as a receptacle for hot ash for either fire pits or your grill. There are no campfire rings at Fort DeSoto, so you either need to bring a fire pit from home or rent one from the camp store for $3 a night. No ground fires are allowed at Fort DeSoto. The site is equipped with electric and water hookup, a picnic table, and a charcoal grill. There is some vegetation between this site and other sites, but it isn't that secluded, so you're going to be able to see your neighbors a little bit. And out of the back side of the site is restroom number 4 in the playground, and it's pretty open. So you have easy access to the amenities, but it's not very private. The site is not on the water, but you're very close to the seawall and can be fishing within a few steps. If you like easy access to the amenities, this might be the site for you. It's nice and large and deep. So I hope you found that video useful. If you did, please again hit that subscribe button and that like button, and please connect with us on our other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll put a link to all of those in the description. Please connect with us, and we'd also love to hear from you. If you've camped at Fort DeSoto, if you have a favorite campsite, drop that in the comments for fellow outsiders. And if you have any ideas on things that people should do there, different experiences you've had, drop those in the comments as well. So guys, 2 things I want to mention at the end of this video are 2 things that you really need to consider when camping at Fort DeSoto. And number 1 is the bugs. Depending on time of year, the mosquitoes can be pretty bad, but the no-see-ums can be downright awful. And if you've never experienced no-see-ums, they're these little biting insects, and they just can make your life miserable. It's incredible, makes your skin incredibly itchy. And so You definitely want good bug repellent. If you can stand it, long pants and long sleeves will really help. But also, having, deep woods off, or, um, DEET, sportsman's spray, whatever it is. And then I also run thermocells. And if you don't know what thermocells are, I'm going to do a video on thermocells, and I'll drop that in the description once it's launched. But thermocells are these little appliances that burn butane, have a little butane bottle, and it burns and it heats up a little plate, and there's a little wafer in there that emits like a fume, and it's not really noticeable. You can smell it a little bit, but you can't smell it that much, and it helps keep the bugs away. And so I highly recommend, if you're going to Fort DeSoto, be prepared for the no-see-ums and be prepared for the mosquitoes. The second thing I want to bring up is that whenever you're camping on the water, weather can be quite an issue. When storm fronts move through the area and come on shore from the Gulf, the winds can be quite intense. The most intense winds are going to be on the campsites that are right on the water, that have a water view. And so you may want to consider that when you're camping. We've camped at Fort DeSoto a number of times, and every time we camp on the water, we get crappy weather. And so the wind has been really intense, and that's been a struggle for us. So if you're going to go to Fort DeSoto, and especially if you're camping in a tent, you need to make sure that you have the appropriate guy lines to guy out your tent, to make sure that it can withstand even 20-30 mile an hour winds, because it can be pretty intense and sustained. So be prepared for the bugs, be prepared for the wind. Other than that, Fort DeSoto is an amazing place. I highly recommend it. Enjoy your trip, and let us know how it goes in the comments or on our other social media. Thanks for watching Camp Outside, guys. We will see you next time.